What's going on, everybody? This is a donation request. This is for Craig. This is the band PHISH. Wow. PHISH. I do like fishing. But do I like the band PHISH? I don't know about that. I'm not sure. I mean, you know, maybe it's cool. We'll see. This is the song called It's Ice. Wow. This is off of their fourth album from 1993. Fourth album in 93? I don't know a ton about PHISH. I really don't. Aside from, well, this says prog rock jazz fusion. Wow. Aside from every time I hear them, I just say no. I remember years ago, this had to have been over 10 years ago. Had to have been 12, maybe 13 years ago. I was doing this gig, and there was a guy who had come and seen us a bunch of times, and he was really into PHISH. And he was trying to tell me, like, man, you're a really good musician. There's got to be PHISH you'd be into. They're really good. You just got to find the right stuff. They do have weird, quirky stuff, but, you know, you just got to find the right stuff that'll hit you just to kind of get you started. While he was trying to tell me that, he was, like, doing all this weird dancing, you know, and he was just kind of, you know, I felt like I was in Nectar's, which I have played even longer ago. This is when I was living in Boston. I played Nectar's, I think, a couple of times. That's in Burlington, if you guys know about Nectar's. I think did these guys make it famous? I don't even know. Anyways, it's a famous venue in Burlington, Vermont. Hippie Central. Okay, so anyways, PHISH, It's Ice. Donation request. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, music videos. Check it out. If you like the channel, you want to support the channel, all kinds of ways you can hit super thanks underneath this video. You can hit me direct in the description. I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Amazon wishlist, mailing address, and I do donation requests just like this one. So if there's something you want me to watch, listen to, talk about, hit me direct, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. In the notes section, leave a link, leave a description. Let me know what you want in the video, and I'll make the video. You can also email me at jpanreadsemail@gmail.com. Thank you, guys. Wow, I feel like I haven't done that spiel in a long time. I actually remember it. Crazy. Okay, so It's Ice, off of their fourth album titled Rift, released 1993 on Elektra, concept album detailing the experience of a man dreaming about the rift in his relationship with his girlfriend. Okay. Marked the second time that the band had recorded concept album, but the first, the rock opera styled The Man Who Stepped Into Yesterday, has never been officially released. Oh, mysterious. Okay, so that's basically that. The other thing that I want to see about their discography. Wow, so their first album was in 1989. I don't know why I thought they started earlier than that. Like, yeah, I don't know why I thought they were... I don't know when I guess I thought PHISH started, but I wouldn't have guessed 1989. Okay, PHISH, American rock band, formed in Burlington, Vermont, 1983. Okay, there you go. Wow, so 10 years later, they put out their fourth album. And their first album came out in 89, is that right? Formed at University of Vermont. There you go. That's cool. All right, well, let's get into it. It's Ice. See if this is cool or not, or if it's just weird. All right, here it is. Bam. Interesting little drum beat. All right, you got the bass coming in with this kind of like this line, kind of going against the guitar line, right? And this whole slappy action. Jammy, slappy action. Not really a super fan of that kind of thing. Chord action. I like the guitar. I mean, aside from the fact that it sounds very kind of like a little bit exercisey, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, like it's There's not a lot of, the phrasing is kind of the same, you know? Just to keep you on your toes. Falling. This is getting a little bit creepy now, all of a sudden. It's just too bad that it's not a real piano, because you just hear that it's, you know, a keyboard with a piano sound, right? Nice little bass there. It's this type of stuff. That's the part that I don't like. All the other stuff, I actually don't dislike this. I don't dislike it. The musical stuff is actually pretty cool. It's this, it just kind of feels silly. This feels very Grateful Dead to me. I don't know why. It just kind of does. Reminds me of Grateful Dead. It's just harmony. But for some... Nice. Yeah, I don't hate this, actually. Yeah, it's actually really not that bad. The vocals, and I'm sure what they're talking about, which I have no idea. I'm not paying attention to any of that stuff. It's like the vocal stuff, and then also that like slappy stuff I'm not a fan of. I'd rather hear like Marcus Miller slap. That's like the style slap that I like versus like this kind of thing. This is like, I don't know. It's like, it's not even like flea slap. It's like past that. It's like, you know, it's just jam bandy slap stuff. I'm not a fan of that stuff. I'm not. I thought there was lots of cool parts in the music, actually. Yeah, I actually like the music. So I'm not mad at it. And, you know, like, it's jammy, the jammy parts. Okay, it's cool. Had some cool harmonies. I'm really not mad at it, actually. I think, you know, just trying to really think about what are the things that I'm not crazy about. And I would probably say the vocals, like, just the, like, vocalist himself, you know, like, the voice. I'm not crazy about his voice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm like trying to figure it out and just think like, okay, what is it? There's something with the vocals that I'm not crazy about. Maybe it's just his voice. Like, I'm not crazy about his voice. He's not, I don't know. It just sounds like a dork with a microphone, kind of, you know, as opposed to like a vocalist. Like, I like vocalists. I do. That's not to say that like you have to be some trained vocalist for me to like you, because that's not accurate either. But I don't know. I think I just don't like his voice. And then that slappy stuff. So, and that was mostly the same sections, right? Like, because the slappy stuff was happening. Slappy stuff, that's a technical term. Was happening over the verse, right? So, like, over the vocal sections. So, I didn't like the vocal sections. The musical sections I actually did like. I thought they were very cool. Yeah, I'm really not mad at it. So, hey, maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope for me and PHISH in the future. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to specifically seek it out myself. I'm pretty sure. But I'm not going to be mad if it keeps getting requested. I won't be mad at it. Yeah, that was cool. So Trey Anastasio, that's how you say his last name, right? Anastasio. He's singing lead vocals. Well, they all kind of they all sing lead. They all sing lead. It's like that. So this is Paige McConnell, keys. Yeah, that was the other thing that I wish it was a real piano sound. It just doesn't sound like a real piano. Like, it doesn't. And if it is, that's a bad real piano sound. You know, like recorded not great. That's what I would say. I you know, if you're going to use a piano sound, I mean, I don't know. That's a tough thing. Because live, I mean, depending, you may not be using a real piano. I wish you would. It's always going to sound better. But I get it. Especially if there are things like, you know, we're checking out, yes. And it's like, but even still, like, I don't know. You know, that's a tough thing. I'm not a keyboard player or a piano player, any of that. I just hear it and I'm like, I wish it was real. And can we just make that real? Like, it's such a classic sound, an important instrument in music, the piano, that it's like, I want it to be a real piano if it's going to be that sound. I just prefer that. So anyways, sometimes this is all you can get. Sometimes, you know, that's what it is. Anyways, again, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I could listen to it. Hey, I'm kind of surprised. Kind of surprised. It's like that hippie dancer guy said to me over a decade ago. Man, you're such a... I forget what... We had to have been listening to some kind of music. He must have put on some PHISH song. It was like, listen to this. And he's like doing his dancing and he's like telling me about how, man, you're a really good musician. You know, you should... There's gonna be some PHISH that you'd be into. You know, he's like... That's just like how I remember it. It was at the guitar player's apartment in LA somewhere. And it was a buddy of his. And he had come and seen us a whole bunch of times. And he was into PHISH. And I was like, no, I don't like PHISH. No. And he was like, man, you should check it out. There's definitely PHISH. They're really good musicians. You know? Okay. All right. That's funny. All right, cool. So it's like pentatonic and then a scale. B flat scale. All right. Not bad. Wow. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'll catch you in the next video.